Okay, so my first official video on my refreshed channel. Gosh, here we go. Today I'm going to be doing some like repotting and also of a couple plants I have, a Philodendron, a alocasia, and then there's gonna be some weeding in the garden today, stuff like that. And I'm also gonna be making my own soil mix out of soil I have here in the ground, Spanish moss I'm gonna dry out in the oven, and perlite I bought yesterday, and yeah, let's get into it. All right, we're here in the garden now. Behind me is the area I'm going to be weeding, and also over here. But honestly, with the amount of daylight I have left, I'm probably just gonna get like this overdone. There's a bunch of pongam seedlings. This tree right here, I don't even know if that's in the frame. There's a tree there that drops a crap ton of seeds every year, and they are very prolific. Like almost all the seeds sprout, and they're almost like a weed. But it's a beautiful tree, and actually it's rare to the US, so that's amazing as well. But yeah, actually right now I'm going to go collect some Spanish moss and get it prepared for the soil mix. So let's go do that. About half the Spanish moss I collected, I probably didn't need as much as I did, or maybe I will. I'll do both batches anyway. But I put hot water in this pot, and I put as much of Spanish moss as I can. I'm actually gonna put more water in here, but I'm gonna get it to a boil, and for about 20 minutes I'm gonna boil it. And I've been warned it's gonna stink, so if you guys are doing this at home, if you're gonna like try this as a soil mix, then be warned, it will stink. But what boiling is going to do is going to kill off the plant itself, and also any pests, fungi, anything that could be potentially harmful to the plants. It's going to kill all that off, including the organism itself, Spanish moss. But after that, I'm going to lay it all outside and in the sun, and pretty much the rest of today and probably most of tomorrow it's gonna spend drying out fully. So then I will pretty much chop it up and then make the soil mix. And actually I was planning to do the repottings today, but I got a little busy with other things, so this video is gonna take a little more than just today, I've realized. Whatever, that doesn't matter. So while this is coming up to a boil and also boiling, I'm going to be like turning it frequently, because I don't want the bottom of the pot to burn the moss. I want it to be in good condition when I'm finished with it. So yes. have more I'm gonna boil as well, just not right now, because, yeah. That looks cool. I can see why people use this as like a top. I'd like to take this time of me weeding the garden to just give some background about myself. So first off, my name is Damien, and I'm 21 years of age. I am from Florida, South Florida if you can't tell already, and it's really great because I get to experience so many like tropical plants. I don't have to grow inside here, and it's just such a blessing to be able to see how they would grow in their natural habitat. I mean, almost natural habitat. But anyways, yeah, right now I'm really interested in aroids or Ericeae, and I'm building my collection with that. And yeah, I just love how versatile they are. You know, you can have them climb. Some of them don't even climb. They can hang. And boy, they are the easiest freaking plant in the world. I swear, you know, it's amazing. It's, you know, especially in the climate here in Florida, where the humidity is anywhere from 60 to 100%, you know, every day. I mean, the humidity, I mean, sometimes it goes in the 50 range, but it's just amazing. You know, I don't have to worry about a humidifier, and I don't have to worry about the temperature because it's all the correct climate for this plant. This plant group. I don't know the word for it. I have to inform myself a little more, but anyways. The two people I work with, the two entrepreneurs, they have encouraged me to explore my passions and treat this garden as if it were my own. So I feel so blessed. I've just gotten so much more time to explore my passions with this job compared to when I had to work, you know, 40 hours a week at Firehouse Subs or Chipotle, my two previous jobs. But yeah, I'm able to do so much. I'm exploring my music more. You know, right now I'm learning the lyre, but most importantly, the plants that mean so much to me. So I did a lot of weeding off camera. I'm stopping for the day though. I got a lot done of it, like mostly the outer edge, about a foot in. But I took a before picture, and I'll post an after picture too, but I'm not gonna keep recording myself weeding because that's kind of boring. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna pick up where I left off tomorrow. I've got the repotting of the plants to do, and I'm also gonna make up the potting mix for the plants. Yeah, so tomorrow. So I woke up and the Spanish moss wasn't quite dry yet, so I decided to go explore the local forest and get some cuttings. There is literally golden pothos and this syngonium everywhere. Like, literally a thicket. Wow. So I found something, and it kind of looks like, I thought it was golden pothos at first, but there are literally, you can see tufts of actual golden pothos next to this stuff. And I'm wondering if it's different. I think it's different. It is very, like, it's like it's a dark green. It is, I love green, and this in particular is very pretty green. So I'm gonna get a cutting of it and then research whether or not it is legal for me to even propagate this.
So it actually just ended up being Philodendron hederaceum.
That looks good. Give me a couple pieces. Pretty. I'm wondering if it's actually bleeding heart vine. I haven't seen it ever, but I've heard of it. If so, it gets a really pretty flower. Look at this leaf. I don't even know if that's visible. Is that visible? It's almost like it's a Philodendron hederaceum that was set loose in here or something.
Alright, finally on to potting up this Philodendron hederaceum. You can see I have a neon pothos in the background, and there's also an Alocasia amazonica in the pot with it, but I'm not including that footage because I ended up just changing up what that was, and I'll show that in another video. But anyways, onto the soil mix. It ended up including some dirt I found in the ground, which unfortunately becomes compact after watering, so it became a poor choice for the soil base. And also the cut up, dried / boiled sphagnum moss, which I showed earlier, and perlite.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's cool. Don't worry, I don't think you're in the frame. Oh, are you filming? Yeah. Oh my.
This is the hederaceum I got from Walmart, and I figured that I would keep the hederaceum I put in this pot in it because actually the one that was growing in the ground here seemed to do fine in the soil, so I figured it was okay. The stick I put in, I actually got off of the pondgram tree I was talking about. Not that exact one, because there's 3 in the yard, but I got a branch off of it, and I cut off all the little scraggly twigs and got this wonderfully shaped climbing branch for the hederaceum, and I whittled a couple notches with my knife out so that it would have a bit better grip.
Hi. That was a blast to make. I haven't edited and made an edited video in a while. As of this moment, I still have to figure out how I want to edit it. But by the time you're even at this clip, I will have obviously figured it out. So that's cool. Yeah. I have a. I'm really motivated. I wanna be consistent with this channel, and plants just really motivate me. They're exciting. It's exciting to dream about, what, if I do this with this plant, what's it gonna do? It's a blast. The doing it, thinking about it, it's all just so fun to me. So this just adds a whole nother element to it. And plus I get to share my passion with other people. I mean, I know there's plenty of other people out there who do this, but why not add my 2 cents, you know what I mean? So thanks again for watching. I hope y'all have a good day or night or whatever time it is for you. Yeah. Till next time.